narcolepsy is nothing like what I thought it was growing up. I think there's a common depiction of narcolepsy that sleep attacks, I mean, they're real, but they're depicted as like a sudden collapse, like you're just overcome with an unconscious spell. It's not really because you're tired, it's just because you snap your fingers and you drop. My first exposure to narcolepsy was through media, which I think it is for a lot of people. I think a lot of people get their information about narcolepsy from movies and shows like Arrested Development or Rat Race or Deuce, Bigalow, and they all depict narcolepsy as someone who's just, fallen asleep, but not so much someone who's tired. For instance, look at Rat Race. The guy who plays the narcoleptic in Rat Race is like full energy, very hyper energetic throughout the movie. He gets really excitable really easily, except that when he does get too excited, he collapses. There is no build up to it. It is sudden. It is not like the result of being so tired you have to sleep, which is more like what narcolepsy is. It's more like someone who has the average amount of energy as anyone else sort of goes into like I don't want to say seizure, because it's not like seizures, but it's depicted the way seizures are in that it's sudden. You might have like an aura, but it's a sudden collapse to the ground. You have an event. It's nothing like that. I even thought it was like that. I thought it was a lot like epilepsy, because narcolepsy, epilepsy, they do get compared a lot when they actually have like nothing in common. The ultimate no-brainer that had to be explained to me years into having this disorder is excessive daytime sleepiness. It is the main symptom of narcolepsy, and for some reason, I never thought people with narcolepsy were actually tired. It never occurred to me that the cause of the sleep attacks was because they were so excessively tired. It didn't occur to me. And I went through most of my childhood, well into my late teens, being enormously tired, way more tired than everyone around me, and being completely oblivious because, even though I was falling asleep during class, it wasn't sudden, I wasn't dropping, I was just tired. Everyone's tired, right? How is that any different? Well, the difference is that people with narcolepsy feel upwards of 48 to 72 hours of sleep deprivation every day. So that's how tired we are. We are as tired as a normal person going 3 days without sleep. Now, if someone goes 3 days without sleep, that's gonna mess them up until they sleep again, but it probably won't happen consistently. But me, I feel that way every day, and I had no idea other people didn't feel that way. I didn't realize it was that bad because everybody gets tired, everybody sleeps at some point during the day, some people nap. I just thought I wasn't as good at keeping up with everyone. I thought everyone was as tired as me and there was nothing wrong with me at all. I was honestly so surprised when I got diagnosed because I thought I was fine. I was like shocked. Like I said, it didn't occur to me that people with narcolepsy are actually tired. So I just thought, I'm a little tired. My driver's ed teacher won't let me drive because I'm so tired and they sent me to do this sleep study as a result, but it doesn't mean anything. There's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing different. I completely, I pretty much blame the media on corrupting my view of narcolepsy before I knew what it was for myself, because it's not accurate at all. They never, ever let on that these people are actually tired. You know what? Sleep attacks are actually more like losing a battle that you've been going through the whole day. Like you wake up, you're already tired, and you fight through that tiredness until gradually, eventually you fall asleep. It's not sudden. It's losing a battle that you've been fighting all day. I know so much more about narcolepsy now. I've been living with diagnosed narcolepsy for half my life. I'm 30. I think I got diagnosed when I was like 15 or 16, and I'm doing a lot better. But that's because I've spent like at least 10 of those years just getting to the point where I was stable, and that I could get through the day without sleep attacks. So I can manage now. Like I take scheduled naps. It's part of my daily schedule. I take medications that help. It was a long time before they came out with medications that helped me. They're only really now getting into producing medications that aren't amphetamines. So it's still a long road ahead, but I do feel like I've gotten to a place where I'm pretty normal with my sleep. That's just my 2 cents. And let me know what you think about those movies that depict narcolepsy the way they do, because I'd love to hear your take.